Thank you, everyone, for standing to welcome our beautiful bride. You may now take your seats. Before we begin, I would like to offer a gentle reminder to please turn your cell phones completely off. And unless the bride or groom have asked you to take pictures here today, put your camera, your phone in your pocket. They've paid for these amazing professional photographers to take pictures to make all of us look good. You want to make sure that we don't interfere with their job. And we'd also really like you to be able to be present with us today in this moment. Following the ceremony, we would like to invite you to join us upstairs, where we will have some delicious cocktails waiting for you. Now to the main event. For those of you who I haven't had the pleasure to meet, my name is Marissa, and I have the honor of officiating today's ceremony. I would like to begin by extending a warm welcome to all of Emily and Stephen's friends and family who have made the journey to join us. We are so happy you could make it here to St. Louis, the city where this couple first met and where they began building the love, friendship, and partnership that we join them in celebrating today. Emily and Stephen, it's finally here.
Finally.
I've had a lot of time to think about what I would like to say today, in part because you asked me to officiate your wedding at 1 o'clock in the morning in a Soulard karaoke bar back in 2016. This was years before you were engaged. But that likely doesn't surprise anyone here, not just because you two are very intense planners, but because it didn't take long after you two first met for us to see that this was it. You had found your person. One of my earliest memories of spending time with you as a couple was going out to brunch at Brasserie. This was during the honeymoon stage of your relationship when you two were inseparable. You were so infatuated with each other back then that, and I swear this actually happened, you tried to keep holding hands while you were eating. It was hilarious, it was disgusting, and I was so excited for you. So with that in mind, as you stand before all of us, again holding hands, and even more in love than you were back then, I offer you the Emily and Stephen version of a traditional hand blessing. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will drive the wine bus each year for your birthday, because you deserve the very best wine that rural Missouri has to offer. These are also the hands that will then push the wine bus when it gets stuck in the mud, because your birthday is during Missouri's rainy season. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch, will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will balance and complement you, push you to grow, and become the best version of yourself. These are the hands that will search with you for hours when your drone is swept away by the wind.
Forgot about that. Totally forgot about that.
You guys asked me to do this a long time ago. So These are the hands that will high five and embrace you as you scream sing Gloria and help the Blues add a second Stanley Cup to their mantle. These are the hands that will hold you with fear or grief when it fills your mind. These are the hands that will come to you with an open heart and mind, that will be sincerely interested in your happiness. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow, tears of joy, tears of laughter. Stephen, when we say countless, we mean countless. These are the hands that will tenderly hold Mr., Penny, and your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it, that will learn how to receive love with as much understanding as you give it. And lastly, these are the hands that even when wrinkled in age, will still be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken devotion and love as they do here today. It has been an honor to be your third wheel, your best friend, and as the three of us often joke, your daughter. And it has been a gift to watch you love and support each other year in and year out. I love and cherish you both, and I am so happy that you have found each other and we are able to celebrate that here today. Emily and Stephen have chosen a few readings that are meaningful to them, that honor the commitment that they make here today before us. The first will be read by Stephen's brother, Stephen Manzel.
You will live, and you will hurt. You will dream, and you will die. Each man's past is your future. Then what is the point, you may ask, if it has all been seen and done? But the question is not whether you will love, whether you will hurt, dream, and die. It is what you will love. Why you will hurt, when you will dream, and ultimately how you will die. This is your choice. You do not pick the destination, only the path.
Thank you, Stephen. We now invite Brittany Miller to read tonight's second reading.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your root was so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because that is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It's not excitement. It's not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That is just being in love, and that's something that any fool can do. Love itself, it is what's left over when being in love has burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two.
Thank you, Brittany. We now invite Emily's Aunt Ginny to read an Irish wedding blessing in loving memory of Emily's aunt and godmother, Chrissy.
May your hands be forever clasped in friendship. May your hearts join forever in love. May joy and peace surround you both. Contentment latch your door. And happiness be with you now. And God bless you evermore.
Thank you for that beautiful blessing, Ginny. We now would like to hear from the bride and groom themselves. Emily and Stephen have taken time to write their own vows. We will now perform a sacred ritual to determine who will go first. Rock, paper, scissors.
First. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You want to go first?
You just choose. You want to go first? Actually, you want to.
Stephen, you are so many things to me. You are my strength, reminding me to keep fighting for the things that are worth fighting for. You are my peace, reminding me of the things that aren't worth worrying about. You are my partner, reminding me that I am never alone. You are my heart, reminding me every day that I am loved and that I love you. Because of all of this, I choose you, and I choose our life together. So, I promise to make the pasta if you make the bolognese. I promise to watch the Blues if you drive the wine bus. I promise to take care of Mister if you take care of Penny. But most of all, I promise to give you all the best parts of me, to work hard every day to be the best wife, to stand by your side through whatever life brings, to always put you first, and to love you forever.
Now
Okay.
Stephen will read his vows.
So I have to follow that up. That's going to be hard. Emily, everyone who knows you already knows how kind, sweet, and simply amazing you are. The number of people who are here from all over the country shows that everyone listening in right now already knows this, and they're not going to be surprised to hear those words. I promise to love you each and every day in our life. I promise to be there for you however I can. I promise to try and make you proud each and every day. On a lighter, but just a serious note, I promise to not sing these vows to you, even though I still think that would have been a great idea. I acknowledge and recognize things may not always be easy, but anyone can believe in something that always succeeds. I know that we will stick together through both the good and the bad, for better or worse, through sickness and in health. I acknowledge at times things may be difficult, however, I truly believe that through the difficulty, our relationship will be magical. As I told you earlier, I love you, you love me, we can get through anything. Those are the three things that really matter.
May we now have the rings?
You can have to go first. Okay, I'll go first, I guess.
Stephen, repeat after me as you place Emily's ring on her finger. Emily, with this ring,
Emily, with this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Emily, repeat after me as you place this ring on Stephen's finger. Stephen, with this ring,
Stephen, with this ring,
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
It is a symbol of my eternal love,
my everlasting friendship,
my everlasting friendship,
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
and the promise of all my tomorrows.
Today, Emily and Stephen have chosen to tie the knot to symbolize the two of them coming together as one. They will be making the true lover's knot, which is the strongest there is. It will not break and will only become stronger when placed under pressure. The rope itself will break before the knot comes undone. May we now have the cords.
I'm sorry.
These two cords represent your past, your own individual and separate lives before today. As you intertwine your pieces, you are joining your two lives into one, representing the present. The finished knot symbolizes your future and how your love and marriage will continue to be strong, despite any trials life may throw your way. In these last few moments, as we stand here before your friends and family, I want you to take a deep breath and take in these last few seconds for yourself. A mental picture that will stick in your memory for years to come. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride.